Cultivating a peaceful mind. Who wouldn't want that? A time in your life where you can be free of distraction, the mind can be focused and harnessed in a positive way, and can usher in a range of physiological benefits, from lowering blood pressure to increasing the more relaxed alpha waves to enhancing the metabolic function of the body. This is all about what people often refer to as meditation or calm. The techniques range by the institutions and the individuals teaching them, but they tend to have some very, very similar components that we can distill down that everybody can benefit from. The first thing to be aware of when cultivating a peaceful mind is the environment in which you're in. It's best to have a non-distracting environment where you can actually focus upon the internal workings as opposed to the external stimuli around you. So when cultivating a peaceful mind, be aware that the environment is a major factor to start with. Simplify the environment around you, reduce the external distractions, and you'll find that calming the mind becomes a much easier thing to do. The second thing is to be able to take in those sounds, smells, physical stimuli that are coming in through your seated position, familiarize yourself with them, and then let them go. Not become preoccupied with those sounds, smells, or physical sensations. Doing a mental inventory of them and then releasing them will help you go beyond the body and go beyond the incoming information. The next stage that many of these techniques for cultivating a peaceful mind have in common is concentration of the mind. So picking a word or phrase that you repeat over and over again to yourself, perhaps gazing at a candle flame, an object of art, a flower in nature that is inspiring or uplifting to you, or at very least neutral in terms of your reaction to it, or perhaps focusing on your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation, the gentle movement of your chest as you breathe in, and the gentle fall of the chest as you exhale, or perhaps even the sound of the breath as you in-breath flows in, and as you exhale. So as you can see, there's many, many different approaches to concentrating and focusing the mind. But the key is that you choose one, and once you develop a resonance with it, you stick with it. You allow it to take you deeply beyond the external distractions around you. What happens when you do this process is a period of calm and peace just winds up floating into your consciousness. That is not something you're seeking, it's more a byproduct of you withdrawing your awareness from the thoughts, external stimuli, physical sensations that previously you were preoccupied with. And that's really where this calming, peaceful, meditative state of consciousness thrives. Some people actually cultivate this in a different way, by doing nothing other than watching the movie of the mind. Sit quietly, maybe close the eyes gently, and just listen and watch the mind. What is it doing? What is it saying? Not identifying yourself with the mind, but seeing the mind as a movie that you're observing. And this is known as cultivating the witness. Your whole objective in this particular process is to distance yourself just that little bit, like you're in the audience in a movie theater and watching the mental and physical distractions come and go like passing clouds in the sky. When distractions come, there's a number of different approaches that you can take. One of them is just to let them float. Here comes physical sensation. My knee hurts, my back is sore, and there it goes, acknowledging and releasing. Another technique is basically to go deeply into it. Oh, there is pain. What is pain? Let me go deep into the pain. So rather than reacting to the pain or getting distracted to the pain actually becomes a ticket, a journey that you can go onto and discover what lays beyond the physical sensation. And then another technique is basically just to, oh, that's pain. What else can I discover? And focus your attention on part of the movie that appears next. And what happens is, by distancing yourself and cultivating the witness, a state of equanimity can actually become part of your daily life. You're learning not to be in a reactive state, but more of a proactive state where you choose to focus on the things that will bring greater peace, greater calm into your life, and less tension, less distress. And by practicing meditation, by practicing this cultivation of a peaceful mind, you can actually bring it into your workplace, into your relationships, into your interactions with the environments that you find yourself in. And rather than focusing on the things that annoy you and distract you, you can become proactive in bringing to the awareness of the people around you and your own awareness all those joyful, uplifting aspects that come with developing this sense of equanimity, this sense of cultivating the witness, the observer, even though you're engaged in your productive activities of daily life. So it's not only the research of doctors like Herbert Benson with the relaxation response and many others who've proven that meditation has physiological, documented benefits for our daily living and our peace of mind. It's also the spiritual side, that inner attunement, the awareness that there's more to me than just the physical body. There's something other than my mind, because if I'm just my mind, how am I able to watch my mind? And once that journey is embarked upon, a whole new way of living unfolds for you. That's not about necessarily what happens around you each day, but more about how you choose to focus your concentration and your attention to transcend the challenges of daily life and usher in a greater sense of peace and joy that you can share with all those in your life and benefit from, not only in terms of the social interactions, but your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health.